Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Picayune Dreams demo that my friend Graham from Two Left Thumbs sent me. So it's a mixture between Bullet Heaven and Bullet Hell, as far as I can tell, or at least as far as it was advertised, or Horde Survival if you want to use that instead. Okay. So we've got, wait, Mortality? I'm confused. What are these things? I'm just gonna head this direction. We're closest to whatever this is. Fluorescent Chunk. I wonder if we just go to, like, various locations, like, each of those four, like, different zones to move to, with their own, like, unique features and whatnot. Probably. I appreciate that I can aim right off the bat. Oh, hello. Okay, so the game paused. What do we have? Oh no. Okay, Angel Wings, Leg Saw, Parasite. This is a little tougher. So every frame damage, cleanse hit, cooldown. Oh boy. I can kind of parse this, but it's hard. Saw legs or angel wings. Probably the speed, maybe? I'm gonna go for the saw legs because why not? Okay. So it looks like I just fire saws every once in a while, and they do piercing, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Music's pretty good. Visuals are, something else. Okay, let's line up. This is a really good spot to fire some saw blades. I actually really like that, mechanic, and I wish more games kind of specifically worked around it, the idea of herding enemies into specific, like, kill lines. And making the most of it. So we can get, chain belt, IV bag, or demon wings. Go chain belt. I don't know what chain belt does, but I'm just gonna... Oh, wait. Chain belt is like, I now have a fight... Or, I now have a damage AoE around me. It's not much, but it's there. I'm curious if we get to upgrade any of these. What is there actually any kind of, like... Oh, wait, what are these numbers? I have no idea. Yeah, it seems to kind of scale based on the amount of kills we've gotten over the course of it. I2, Slime Spike, or Injection. Weapon size up. Knockback. I'm gonna go for the weapon size up. That feels like it's going to be really solid for both my chain belt and my saw blades. Also, it looks like saw blades might not have a specific, saw blades might not aim where I'm aiming. It might actually shoot for the highest density of enemies. Or the nearest enemy. I'm not entirely sure. Also, really bizarrely, yeah, EXP is just numbers that sits there, probably based on how much damage I've done in a short period of time. Ow, that hurt a bit. I was trying to scoot through and I was hoping I'd keep him knocked away a little bit more. Missile pack or parasite? Missile pack? Yeah, let's go parasite. I'm just curious about it. Okay, so it seems to just lock onto one singular enemy at a time and either do damage to them. Yeah, it seems like it just does a bunch of damage to them. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out and suss out all of the immediate mechanics here. Because it's slightly different. Oh, is the framing around the screen what tells me when I'm going to level up or not? Yes, I think so. Alright, another level of Parasite, that or a Dagger Glove. Let's try Dagger Glove. I'm just gonna pick up whatever. We'll just see what happens. I probably should... Oh. Okay, so Dagger Glove gives me a long slash. It's not the most often thing. Like, it doesn't fire off that often, but it's got quite the range on it. Alright. Kind of scoot through here. It's getting a little busy. It doesn't look like EXP disappears, which is a huge plus, actually. Ow. Ah, and there's their HP. Because there's something about mortality as well. I'm curious about injection, hydrolocator, or core. I'm gonna go for core V2. Ah, yep, that increases the rate of fire, or It gives me double shot on my main weapon. I'll take that. I honestly feel like I'm playing... gosh. Like one of those early 3D era, or like pre-3D era. Like back when they were trying to kind of jam 3D onto the SNES. Or maybe the Sega Saturn, like largely before my time. I didn't actually get a console until it was, what? 98, 2000, somewhere in there? Parasite, Core V3. So now I got triple shot. Yep. Yeah, I'm probably gonna get wrecked at some point, but it's fine. But yeah, it wasn't until like the N64 had been out for quite some time before I actually picked that up. And that was reasonably late in its lifespan. And then I immediately went on to get the GameCube. Never had a PS1, never had a Saturn, never had a SNES. I honestly didn't even know the SNES existed, because I grew up in the mountains, for V4. I'm curious about some of the other ones, but yeah, let's just actually go for upgrades rather than grabbing raw, like new things constantly. Okay, so the green capsules are healing. Ooh, getting a little busy. But I remember going over to a friend's house and he'd bought a SNES and had, like, Link to the Past, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. You're telling me there are other Zelda games that I've never heard of before. And I got very much into Link to the Past for about 2 hours. And then pretty much... I think I actually went home and got an emulator, now that I'm thinking about it. That I honestly discovered... I think I might have even discovered emulation before I discovered the actual platforms that I was emulating. Like, I remember having a... Oh, incoming transmission? This is a cardboard box. Aha! It's got some things. Parasite, Telecom, I2. Let's go for the next level of Parasite, whatever that gets me. So, is it one of those where, by clearing all the enemies... Oh, there we go. Kiki, I found you! What? What is going on? What the hell? You have to find the carrots before they run away. What? Too late. They're angry at you. You have to repent. What? I am confused. Alright, so it looks like we've got a murder rabbit. Oh, I see. So the transmission was within the boss. I thought I was going to get attacked by literal carrots. So effectively, we have an actual bullet hell boss wave that we have to clear. Oh. Luckily, the parasites are kind of convenient for this, because I don't actually have to be there to hit them. Oop. And then otherwise, I'm just going to kind of chill. Some of those wing up... I think I will probably snag a wing upgrade between rounds. That really hurt. Ow. Well, they're dead. Bye? Wow, they really did just get wrecked. And we've got a memory. Is that it? Alright, cool. I don't know what the differences between any of these are, but this has like a weird frog thing. Oh, but this guy looks charming. Oh, but this has 2 skulls. I think we want to go for 2 skulls. Crimson Asteroid. Wispy parasites have infected them since they were young. Huh. Alright, this is weird. Oh, those are the wispy parasites. Okay, so that might actually have to be something I care about. Let's go for the IV bag. Oh, that's just max HP. Allow overheal. It's fine. I was hoping it would give me like a heal over time or something. It might. But I'm not betting on it. Ooh, the little ghosts that come off the enemies is a little concerning. I remember going over to another friend's house and they had already found like an emulator and had Evo Search for Eden. I was like super big into it. And so I went home and figured out how to more or less emulate like a lot of games. But I remember getting like Injection 2.0 is just more weapon size. Now let's go for next level of chain belt. Make it bigger. Or punchier. Looks like punchier. More weapon size would probably be a good idea. But, oh well, later. But I got really obsessed with that until I got to the shark boss, which really isn't that far into the game, and it, like, destroyed me, but, is what it is. Ultra Buster sounds interesting, but I'm just gonna keep, upgrading a couple of things. I think the chain belt's going to be super necessary, considering how, absolutely surrounded I'm getting here, and how very precious little HP I'm receiving to keep me alive. Yeah, we might die here, it's fine. This game's got meta progression. Okay, Yo-Yo Rack. Interesting. Core V5. No, let's go for Core V5. Wings would be nice for the movement speed, but I gotta kill. I was hoping that would be I'd be able to, like, carve a path, but I am not strong enough for that. Ugh. Oh, no, dying. Oh, shield regen. Hold up. Well, there goes my shield. Saved my butt, though. Ooh. But I, just to finish the thing off, so I got into emulating various, like, SNES games, and then the Neo Geo Rage X, because I think I found, like, Emu Paradise or something like that. I don't know. Emo Paradise. Oh. But effectively, you know, found a bunch of different emulators and really got into playing a bunch of older games that I had no idea even existed, and it was actually pretty good. Like, I had Final Fantasy VI I got really into. Oops. Oh well. Let's see about this meta progression business. Mission is not complete. Critical issues resolved. Oh boy. Memory file was located on drive. Press space, start to play memory. Okay, sure. What? Oh. Part of me wishes I could lay down and sleep forever. But then there's this other part of me that refuses to give myself a break for even a second. As selfish as I can be, not even I want the best for myself. Huh. It's my journal. It's empty. If I did write anything in it, it's not like I would have remembered. There's nothing out there, except for infinite, endless space. I was not expecting... this? I don't know where this goes. I don't remember this. It seems familiar, but I'm not sure. Oh, I see. The plant brings me back. I'm getting, like, weird Amori vibes from this. Very cute. Alright, so we got a bunch of bunnies. A lot of carrots. Those are really nicely sprited carrots. Congratulations, Izu Kamiya. You were among the top 0.01% of the applications we received. It's a great pleasure to inform you that you have been selected for the program. You could have your things prepared by the 23rd of January. We'd like to start training from then on. I'm sure you're aware of the risks and responsibilities you're accepting. Humanity thanks you. I'm not sure we really were quite aware. You got accepted, Izu. That's amazing. I was worried for a second. Thought we might all actually die. That would have been really bad if we all died. We could still die if you fail. That sucks so hard. Wait. When I heard that the world might end, I got really scared. But when I found out they were assembling a team to deal with it, I was so relieved. I just paid off my car and the real estate I bought in... Oh, I just paid off my car and the real estate I bought into has really been taken off. Boots? Oh, slippers. I cannot take it. You're so brave. I could never do something like this. Never. No matter who's in danger. They're getting people that can save the world? Thank God. I don't think I could have died happy if we didn't get to see the end of this baseball season. Haha. Go Sludgeville Snorks. Baby noises. You should consider yourself lucky. If we all die down here while you're up there, you'll be safe. The top 0.01%. My daughter. Ha! Huh. There really is nobody better. That's why you gotta do it, Izu. Your brother could learn a thing or two from you. I nearly hit him with my shoe when he told me he was too afraid to send in his application. So it sounds like they effectively took a bunch of volunteers to defend against the somethings? What the hell? By signing this piece of paper, you are donating your physical and mental being to the government. For the better of mankind, for the safety of our future, Cripes. We'll do what's necessary to prepare you for this dangerous mission ahead of you. Please sign your legal name on the line below. Izu Kamiya. Yeah, so the main menu had the character floating there with, like, kind of obviously a face and a space helmet. Pills, paperwork, other files. But, like, much more of a robot body, so I'm wondering if we are up in space? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm actually not sure if a game like this would really explain. Now that I'm thinking. Like, this almost feels weird and vague enough that there's a very real possibility it will not fully explain. Well, there's our helmet. Acquired Mark V space helmet. Alright. And we're back. Yeah, we got red hair in this one, but that is definitely like a robot body. Probably. Okay, so we got loadout. What can we do? I got 2 skill points. So, you'll occasionally encounter an evolved rainbow enemy with majorly increased HP but capable of dropping goodies. So every time you pick up a magnet, you'll gain 1% EXP pickup radius. Additionally, magnet pickups will trigger all other pickup types to come towards you. Let me see. Every time a boss is slain, they drop an injectable drill that will provide a powerful buff and a slight nerf. Enemies surrounding your black hole will be dragged into the depths, and defeating a powerful foe makes them drop 3 HP vials. Let's go for that, just so I get some basic healing. And let's dive back in. So, I think I'm going to stay away from the chain belt, good as it is. I think I want more direct firepower this time around. Alright, and I don't think I have a choice on any of these. Guess it's time to fight the weird triangle man. Midnight Turbot 14. Yeah, so let's try and stack up as much like immediate power as we possibly can. And get a bunch of EXP. It's a weird game, but honestly, I can see people getting into this. We got the Halo. We know what that is. What does this do? A ball. A hydrocylator? Okay, so it seems like it fires a bouncing ball that bounces around the screen. Okay, that's worth it. Now, the one problem with the chain belt, good as it is it only is worthwhile when you're directly... Is this something I can interact with? No, it's just in the background. Looks like a space station of sorts, though I can't tell if it's like infected or if the purple parts are just purple for some reason. I should probably go out of my way to break barrels. Barrels and boxes? Oh, that was probably my mistake in the last one. I just kind of ignored their existence when I really should not have. Let's see, I2 Alpha, so we have a laser. Oh. Oh, baby. That's, really good, actually. It's a full strike through. It doesn't do that much damage, but it's a full strike through and hits constantly. I bet if I can upgrade that a bunch of times, it's gonna get pretty wild. Curious about the, crown and some other things. But I'm just going to focus on some other things here. Mainly, I just want to be able to hyper nuke enemies and lines. And snag boxes. I can't tell if it gets smaller or not. And yeah, some of that pickup range or magnet upgrade would actually be a really good idea. Okay. Interestingly enough, let's see, horns, dagger glove. Didn't like the dagger glove that much. I'm gonna go for horns. Let's see what those net me. That might actually be like a retaliation damage kind of dealio. Hard to tell. Okay. Let's just head for the box if I can. Yep. Yeah, I think we bite back. That's the point of the horns. That it's pure retaliation damage. I'm going to assume. The one immediate problem with this build is that we have a lot of numbers that are just kind of floating. Did you watch eye? I'm just going to keep upgrading the eye. I don't know what the maximum I don't know what the maximum level of it is, but it seems like a good idea. There's some health. Wow, yeah, we're just cooking that guy. Yeah, I was gonna say this. I really appreciate that I have to aim, like aim my attacks rather than relying on auto-aim. Not to say that auto-aim is particularly disinteresting, it's just kind of one of those where I don't know, I feel really disconnected when I'm playing these games and I turn auto-aim on. I kind of lose that gameplay aspect of it, and I'm just kind of sitting around letting the game play itself. Okay, Ultra Buster, Slime Spike, or Injection. Weapon size would be nice, but let's go Ultra Buster. I don't know what that specifically can do, what it does. But it seems like a good idea. Other thing, next level, next opportunity we get, I should go for wings of some variety for the movement speed. Because I'm pretty sure we're going to get a boss fight soonish. And I'm going to want to be able to scoot around. Okay, missile pack? Let's try the missile pack. Because, yeah, I don't quite know what I want to go for. And I won't know until I've tried everything. We still want to keep upgrading the eye as much as possible. Make that my kind of main weapon for now. Oh, there's a barrel down there. I don't think I'm going to get to it. I mean, if we get lucky, it'll still be there. Chain belt, missile pack, level 2. There it is. There we go. Magnet upgrade. Or pickup, not upgrade. Let's see. We get a box. I know one of these has triggered a level up in the past, so it's kind of like, yeah, let's snag those. I don't know what determines when the bosses show up. That's something I'd like to figure out. Okay, engine. That's probably speed. Movement mod. Plus 0.3. Okay. That's not as substantial as I was quite hoping for, but I'll take it. Okay, let's try once more. For the kingdom. Not this again. Cheer up. Cheer up. Cheer for me. We've got so many memories together. It'd be a shame to something them. What memories? Back when the world was green, things were so nice. It's all gone now, though. We're what's left. What will we do? Where will we go? Not making any sense. It doesn't matter. CYL. The one problem I have is I'm not sure if we're like chill. Seal? It's probably seal. I wonder if the only boss is wigged out Blaster Bunny. Unfortunately, my laser isn't quite as good at taking this guy out. Those parasites were kind of nice as boss killers. At least the missiles hit him. Okay, I want to keep distance. Oh, piss. Okay, that was a new pattern. Okay. Well, I appreciate new patterns. Like, this specifically really does switch the game up in a really interesting manner. In a way that I think I've only ever really seen, okay, a little bit in Brotato, but I think the 20 Minutes Till Dawn bosses are probably the closest comparison I can think of. Yeah, do we want to do the Splitting Ghosts again? I think so. Even if it wrecks me. My thoughts are the harder something is, the better the reward systems. Even if we have to deal with, you know, little splitty ghosts, I think I'll still be fine. Okay, Yo-Yo Rack, Ultra Buster, Core. I'm just gonna go Ultra Buster. We tried Core last time, and it was decent. I think my one problem is I'm probably gonna get surrounded here. My damage is very much meant to go in one direction, and while I have incredible piercing, there's going to be a lot of enemies that are coming from every direction, and I might not have the easiest time keeping them off of me, I guess. Some more movement speed would actually probably be in order. Okay, Demon Wings. Yeah, let's go for the Demon Wings. I want the next level of eye. Oh. Oh, Demon Wings are real nice. So, admittedly, it's only really useful if we're in tight circumstances, but it effectively leaves behind a pathway of damage. What does the crown do? Pick up radius. Nah, let's just go next level of Ultra Buster. Nope. Yeah, I probably should have picked up the next level of eye, to be honest. Yeah, this is why I didn't care too much about pickup radius. Crown Digiwatch. Cooldown. Not that helpful. At least not in this build. There was like a mid-bossy type enemy. Okay. Yeah, something about radio, yo-yos, or balls. I'm just gonna get more balls. I don't entirely know if we just get more balls and that's it, or if the balls also gain in power. And just, like, knockback potential. Oop. Youch. Battery is projectile speed. Now let's go engine. I gotta outpace some things. There's a box. Okay. I knew it. Doesn't seem like it dropped anything of any immediate value, though. Which is a little tragic. Let's scoot through. I do look really cool. Like a Gaia Online protagonist. Or protagonist. Character avatar. There we go. That's the word. Parasite injection is weapon size. More balls. Okay, and there's some health there, but I'm not going for it until I know it's kind of remotely safe. Shoot. Fortunately, a lot of the enemies here have kind of light charging capabilities, or will push each other into each other. Okay, gotta snag that. I'm not dead yet. So it looks like upgrading the demon wings makes them last longer. Which is good if enemies are chasing after me in a linear fashion. Okay, injection, dagger glove, next level of horns. Yeah, so it's if somebody collides with me, I take damage. Let's go for the weapon size. I don't know if that makes the laser wider or not. Oop. Those fishes like to be a problem. I'm gonna kind of just use the laser. Oh. Nope, didn't get it out. Okay, next level of engine. Yeah. I just don't know if cooldown is particularly helpful for me, because I think my balls are just out perpetually. Which, yes, that sounds incredibly salacious. Next level of Ultra Buster. Looks like it just fires 4 projectile bursts. I guess the cooldown reduction on that would be good, but I don't think cooldown reduction does anything for my laser. Alright, so I just have to not get hit here, which is surprisingly difficult. Okay, leg saw, more balls. Oh, good. We have a weird burger. That weird burger has HP for me, as long as I don't die in the meantime. We have another transmission. Nope, I'm dead. Oh, I didn't notice it. I was trying to locate the barrel, and I must have just bounced straight into an enemy. Okay. Yeah, government-mandated reason mission isn't complete. Alright, first and foremost, we've got a couple of... we got 1 skill point. Defeating a powerful foe increases your life force by 10 permanently. That's kind of tempting. Let's see. Taking damage, punt all enemies away from you. Traveling black hole in the direction of your aim whenever you activate a black hole. Let's see. Additional core bullet in the opposite direction. Ooh. Those are actually really helpful. Let's see, what else do we have? Parasite leeches will pick up any EXP that pass over. EXP pickup radius will increase when a black hole is active. Rainbow enemies absorb any EXP they pass over and drop more. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Upon answering a call from a powerful foe, the incoming signal will magnetize all EXP towards you. Well, that's kind of nice. I think I'm gonna go for the... do I want to turn this off? No, I'm gonna keep this on. I think I'm gonna grab this next. 1%. Boy, that's tough. Actually, why don't we do every time a boss is slain, they drop an injectable drill. Powerful buff and a slight nerf. That sounds interesting and potentially can extend a run further. Since I only had 1 more skill point, not much I could do with it. It's fine. I'm enjoying this so far. It's freaking weird, but I think that's kind of the... I don't want to say the appeal of it. Let's go down to whatever this is. Like, the enemies are bizarre and confusing in a way that, like... It definitely kind of messes with suspension of disbelief, obviously, or immersion. But there is also kind of the question of, like, does a game necessarily need to cater to that? And it's kind of hard to tell. Like, I'm actually super down with the idea of the, like, kind of hyper psychedelic style of game to come back. Let's do Slime Spike, maybe. We tried Eye last time. Oh, so that's what it is. Okay. Oh, it's actually pretty good. We could try and go for like a Wrecking Ball Man. Like, grab probably the parasites just so I have something at a range to fight for me. But then, yeah, potentially stack the chain belt and a couple other things, and then just otherwise stay very melee oriented. Considering if I'm gonna get surrounded, I might as well. I don't know if I can increase the range on these things. But yeah, let's just become a wrecking boy. It's gonna make it really easy to pick things up. I'll give it that. Ow. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, I'll also say I really like the idea of picking up my, Oh, you're unsettling. Oh, no. Holy shit. I was like, oh, you're unsettling. Oh, you're unsettling. Let's see. Engine, alpha, horns. Let's go for the engine. Some pickup radius is good. Ideally, I'd like to go for space more than it, or, not space. I'd like to go for, size. So my blades are all bigger. I think I might have actually picked the worst enemy group. Well, I think once we get a couple more levels in Slime Spike, it won't be so bad. But these things are beyond unnerving. Okay, I take it back. I'm not cool with this. Let's see. Do we want to try this? Battery is just... Oh, that's projectile speed. Let's try the radio. I don't know what the radio does. So it looks like whoever I hit becomes kind of an AoE, and the AoE does 5 damage a tick to nearby enemies. Interesting. I could actually see that being pretty good if scaled up substantially. Or is it... It's more of kind of a resonance, that the more I hit the enemy, the more they kind of pulse, sort of. Okay, next level of Parasite, next level of Chain Belts. Ooh, it's tough. I think I'm gonna grab Parasite just because good luck me trying to fight a boss. Let's see. Trying to fight like a boss without any kind of ranged weaponry. Except for, I guess, my most basic core. That sounds crummy. Did you watch? Cooldown reduction. Core engine. But we're gonna really need to put some points into other things. That's fine. Oh. Black hole, they say. Oh, I've got 3 of those. Makes sense. Chain belt, slime spike. We want 3. I want as many slime spikes as possible. The chain belt is good. And is something I would like to invest further into. But the more slime spikes I have, the more knockback I'm going to be able to do. This might not work. I might die. We'll see. I'm taking a lot more pain than I want to. Some of it is my fault. Okay, snag that. Let's see. Leg saw, slime spike level 4. Absolutely. I don't know what the upper limit on this is, but the more spikes I have, the harder it's going to be for anything to get even remotely close to me. Especially if we do find... I think there was a boxing glove item. I don't think I imagined that. Okay, want that barrel. Problem is I don't do quite as much damage as I'd like to. It's fine. I'm just gonna keep shredding. I almost feel like after the first 4 you should be able to specifically get... do I want the next level of telecom? Maybe. What are angel wings? I gotta try it. I am unsure what angel wings do, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got a transmission incoming. I don't know what determines when that happens. Is it when I just kill all of my enemies? Maybe. I'm just gonna snag all of this. I think there's like 2 enemies left. 3. That was close. Alright. Do weaves have to something? Part of me wish they wouldn't. How could you say such a thing? I know which cake is your favorite. I don't think I've ever eaten a cake before. You're a terrible liar, Seal. Eat this instead. Rude. Okay, so this is going to be a bit more of an endurance match, as good luck getting close to this guy with melee. I could maybe pull it off, but it does not strike me as particularly worthwhile. On the plus side, this means I really can just focus on dodging. Because yeah, they specifically will stay away from me. So there's not really much of a point. Oh, you know, I just realized the easier way to do this fight is that? No, it's not. Oh god. No, running away from him makes everything worse. Okay, those actually are... Okay, here we go. We are just shredding him up close. Got him. That really hurt. That really hurt. Okay, and that's it. Grab some HP. And maybe some other things. Slime Spike level 5? Yeah. I was kind of hoping after one of those. Oh, Driller. So... Cooldown mod. So reduce my cooldown, reduce my movement speed. Increase my HP? And scale. Weapon size, but extra cooldown. I'm gonna go for the size. I want big. Okay, where are we going next? Explosions, and I don't know what's up with this one, but I gotta go check it out. This one seems like they explode maybe, and that seems really risky. Everything here is bigger and moves much slower. That's amazing. That's like actively worthwhile. The one thing is, they don't seem to be nearly as affected by knockback. So, that is actually maybe more of a problem. I don't know. We'll see. At least I get to turn this area into a grinder fest with not quite as much immediate fear. Okay, we haven't tried the yo-yo rack yet. So let's see what that does. It seems to be kind of melee-ish. It just goes out and smacks the nearest enemy. Or it smacks my cursor. Alright. Well, we'd be mulching. I think that was another black hole charge. Yeah, it was. I'm glad I figured out what that does. I probably should take a look at the controls for games more often, but it's fine. Okay, next level chain belt, next level crown. Crown's not that good. We'll go chain belt. I'm hoping we can get a knockback upgrade, because I think that'll kind of carry me forward even further. Being able to yote large foes? Large enemies. Chain belt, yeah. I'm just gonna sit on the box. Box gave me a magnet. Appreciated. I wonder if the magnet will actually pull from, areas that I've been to previously, like if I left some EXP behind. Would that actually fly in at me? I kind of would hope so, but you never know. Okay, so what do we got? Chain belt level 4? Yeah. We'll probably want the demon wings as well. But I'm just trying to be the biggest, mulchiest dude. So that anything getting close to me just gets kind of slamma-jammed. Oh, there's a box. I mean, it's working. Chain belt V5? Yeah. I wonder if there's, like, evolutions or anything of the sort. Or if it's mostly just, get up to V5 and then you're done. Because I definitely feel like evolutions or further upgrades that do interesting things would be appreciated. Like maybe every X number of levels it changes how the item works a little bit. Kind of Nomad Survivors-y. Oh, no, you can go past. Ooh. Ooh, the chainsaw. That was the holy hand grenade of Antioch. Oh, did I take some damage? I think I did. Telecom, leg saw, eye. Let's go telecom. I'm not, like, super into it. But I think it does 10 damage now. Yeah, telecom seems like it would be... no. It actually, honestly, works really well with this setup, because I think... Oh, no, I can have 2 sets, too. So, no, telecom seems like it's best with core upgrades. It works fine enough for what I'm doing. Okay, Ultra Buster, injection. Weapon size. I don't know how much that actually is affecting my weapons, but it's fine. I am just going to chill and loop. Okay, next level Parasite? Yeah. We want a couple of these. Hopefully they can mob bosses. Because I don't want to rely on getting up close and personal to them. That seems like a risky and extraordinarily goofy, stupid idea. Let's see. We're surviving a hell of a lot longer and better this time around. I'll give it that. Chain belt level 7? Absolutely. Like, I was not expecting that the Mulch Fest build would actually have this level of survivability. I figured I was gonna get just swarmed. I'm gonna give credit, though. I bet a lot of it has to do with the fact that I made the enemies big and slow. Not paying nearly enough attention to what's going on. Let's see. Slime Spike level 6? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go around to the outside, trying to grab as much EXP as possible. And then we'll just kind of roll inwards. Did I see any out here? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, the parasites actually synergize with the bells. The bell's very interesting. Oh god. What the hell is this thing? It's a brain with legs. Your body, yes. I'm still learning about it myself. Lend it to me and I'll tell you everything you want to know. I'll try not to waste anything. You're welcome to try and take it from me. Try? Okay, what do we want? IV bag? Let's go for the IV bag. Ooh! I'm legitimately unsure of how to dodge some of these. Okay, I'm a little bit more sure. Ow. Okay, the problem is now we have two that are going to be somewhat independent, which is an issue. At least I can kind of shred the parts. Ow. Yeah, I do a lot of AoE, and these guys really do actually like to engage me in kind of melee. They like to come in for hugs. Which is good. Alright, come on. I'm here. I think this is the last segment. So we took 30 damage there. What? Oh, there he is. Well, there was some dialogue, but he, oops. Okay, so what do we have? Extra defense, projectile speed, but reduced size. Nope. Black hole max. Now let's just go for the HP. I don't think there's a downside to that one. So this is a lot of enemies. I don't know what the heck's up with this one. I'm gonna go here. Despite being famished and starving, twice as many thrive here. Okay, so less HP, more. Which is honestly perfect for what I am. This is chaos, but I'm fine. I definitely could use some more slime spikes, but whatever. I'll get more chain blades. Or a chain belt. What kind of absolute fever dream is this? I think I'm actively... That's what I'm gonna call this. Let's see. No, that's Parasite. Do I want Parasite, though? I'm curious about projectile speed, if that specifically affects the rotation of my spikes. I'm going to assume as such, but... I'm still not going to prioritize it over stacking more. Maybe later once we've hit some kind of upper limit, but right now, as far as I can tell, there's no upper limit. Or at least I haven't hit it yet. And so I'd rather just keep stacking endless melee and just go turbo garlic effectively. Ooh, something. I'm hitting for like 400s. I guess it's probably just all the stack damage. Telecom or wings. I think I'm gonna go for telecom just because. Because I think that specifically helps everything, kind of. Okay, so the immediate problem is I'm not going to be able to pick up anything, as I'm just getting... Well, okay, I'm going to be able to pick up some, but I can't move very far very fast. There's a couple of spots where I can kind of squeak through, but I'm just going to get perpetually mobbed. Oh, there's a container. It's in my best interest in picking up as many of those as possible. Okay, next level of core, injection. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going for weapon size. I don't think it's possible, but it'd be pretty funny if I actually got my slime spikes and saw blades to go, like, 50% out. To the point where they're effectively a ranged weapon in and of themselves. Okay, next level of Parasite, yeah. Because I don't think cooldown really affects my melee weapons. Nor my parasites. Oh, it might affect how my parasites specifically, like, how frequently they attack? It could be that. Chain belt V10. Every frame, angle, size, version. I'm pretty sure this is actually... Oh, I see. So, size is 0.025 times version level, so it's currently just up to 0.25. Image scale is 0.4 plus size. Damage is 2 plus 1 times version, so 10. I see. I can't really program, but I can at least parse some level of code. In another life, I probably would have been a fine programmer. And who knows? Maybe sometime in my future I will just, like, hard left turn and that will become my future, but hard to say. Okay, if moving is false, for that instance nearest enemy, create weapon justice, knockback, swing. Okay. I mean, that is actually probably not the worst option. Only immediate problem is I can't actually tell which is the angel wings. Okay, this is actually pretty great. Look at those numbers. They get big. At some point, I'm going to have to go pick some things up a little bit. There's specifically a upgrade that makes it so rainbow enemies give compound interest effectively on the EXP they pick up. I mean, not compound interest, just 25% more. But I could actually legitimately see that being a really good idea, where you kind of don't want to pick up EXP so they can pick up as much as possible. Ow, I actually got hit there. Fine. Yo-yo rack, next level of injection. Oh, we got a magnet. Okay. Telecom. C4 IV bag. Or a parasite. Cooldown injection. Next level slime spike, absolutely. Yeah, some of these enemies are coming in a little hot. It's like the fists or something will specifically charge at me. The problem is there's not much I can do. No, they're the weird globule things. Well, I think this extra level of slime spike has solved the problem. Or just picking up all that EXP. Nope, it didn't. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's much I can do about this. I mean, apart from, I guess, moving around, but even then that seems kind of spicy-dicey. Yeah, so I think the biggest thing that this game desperately needs is some level of, like, build customization beyond just picking up, you know, X or Y. Being able to specifically choose some kind of alternates, or specifically, I would say, inputting code snippets into each of these abilities that change how they work. Like, for example, if you could have your spikes get added to the parasites, for example. Round, round, roundabout. Again, again. Deja vu. Yeah, so it doesn't seem like the demon wings affect my speed in the slightest. Oh, he's got a lot of HP. I mean, at least my parasites are just kind of on him, and they're triggering the heck out of the AoEs. I was right. Going for this combo is like kind of a perfect boss slaying mix. Dang. Is he already dead? Wow. He didn't even get through much of a phase at all. Okay. Pick up radius, but reduce weapon size. Cooldown movement, or movement, reduce max HP. Ooh, that's a tough. I'm gonna lose a little bit of this, and it looks like I can keep doing chain belt. Sure. Okay, so this time let's head for the ghosties. Up here. Dang. It's gonna be a long episode. I'd apologize, but we just got to the point where it's getting good. So yeah, now when I kill enemies, they explode into ghosts, but that's fine. With this setup, mulching enemies and then killing their ghosts is, like, nothing. Okay, maybe it's not nothing. Maybe it's a little bit more than nothing. Okay. No, I'm just gonna keep investing in this. Yeah. Oh, they're shooting at me! Okay. I guess here is where we probably die. As far as I can tell, though, there is no upper limit on how much you can upgrade something, which I think I'm going to go back to. Being able to actually add, like, a code snippet to some of these abilities would turn this from, like, a pretty decent, mostly just mind-bending bullet heaven into something truly ridiculous in a way that I think could get really cool. I'm just going to go for that. Because, yeah, unfortunately, just all of my abilities are scaling linearly, which I think is fine. But with the amount of enemies I'm dealing with and enemy shots and some other things, that quickly becomes not that interesting. I think it's more just that it's less interesting. I don't think the IV bags actually help me long term. That my main thing is, I don't know if I were to ever do another run of this with this build, if it would at all feel different apart from maybe me deciding not to go this direction. I'm just trying to see if the slime spikes... I know they get bigger, but it's mostly I just get more and it adjusts the angle accordingly. My problem is I'm not quite sure where I'm getting hit. There's too many enemies going on around, and it's part of the reason why shooting C4, Angel Wings. Oh, that's what C4 does. Okay, C4 is absurdly good. In fact, I would actually say, considering how many enemies there are, C4 is probably one of those... Did I take another hit? I did. C4 is probably one of those, like, supremely necessary upgrades. Did I get a hit in the middle of leveling up? I did. Because it's... Oh, because the enemy was... Got it. It was a mid-boss charging at me. And while time slows down, they survived all of my hits. And just got to hug me. Rude. It's fine. I'm not really sure if there's kind of an end state on this either. Yeah, I'm just getting cooked. And honestly, that's okay. I think this run's gone on long enough, especially for a demo. Like, pretty solid. It just needs some more time in the oven, and definitely something more interesting to do with the upgrades. And so, being able to manually adjust, even slightly, how my abilities work. Like, for example, Slime Spike. What if I could actually specifically set which direction each subsequent Slime Spike rotates? So I could potentially actually have two sets, one rotating clockwise, the other rotating counterclockwise. Admittedly, that's kind of what the, that's kind of, sort of what the chain belt is supposed to do as well. But, you know, being able to make, like, a light determination there. Or, what if I could combine all of my slime spikes into one, and the more I stack, the faster it spins. Nope, I'm dead. I was too distracted by the level up popping up. I think, instead of slowing down, I think it should just pause. But, is what it is. I just took a couple of hits while that was going on. Oh, you can see, like, her skeleton. Well, her mechanized skeleton with her brain-ish. Oh, and her heart is in her weird, like, orb belly. Yeah, that's weird. It's a weird game. But honestly, like, not a bad bullet heaven. Needs work, but that's so many of them. Okay, what do we want to grab? I think we want these. Or this one especially. This is the other one I wanted. Snag those. I think that's good enough, at least for now. Hopefully this gets a lot bigger for the actual full release. But for a demo, I think this is a fine talent tree. So, I guess I should probably say that Picayune Dreams is available on Steam to download, or at least the demo is. I don't know when the game is coming out. I'm just going to alt-tab and check that real quick. Yeah, sometime in 2023, and that's it. So, who knows when this is actually going to be coming out. But I'd recommend it. It's kind of charming, and it really does evoke that kind of, like, super bizarro, hey, remember the, remember weird games back from the 90s. And it's not a vibe that I see very often nowadays. Oh, that would be another cool thing for the Slime Spike, is if it left after images that did less damage, but stuck around or something. I don't know. I think there's a lot of ways that you could potentially make these abilities have, like, little unique perks every once in a while. That would be, like, absurdly cool. But, I don't know. Anyway, so otherwise, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, first and foremost, go check out the game and leave a, just add it to your wish list. It helps promote it on these Steam algorithms and makes it rank higher, so it can get seen, and that just generally helps the developer, makes it show up during demo festivals, so on and so forth. But also beyond that, like I said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new indie games every single day, then hit subscribe. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.